Welcome to WrestleScope, folks. This is Salvador bringing you the hottest, most explosive takes in the wrestling world. But tonight, we're not just talking wrestling. We're exposing betrayal at its ugliest. Liv Morgan just stabbed Raquel Rodriguez in the most cold-blooded way imaginable. And guess what? She doesn't give a damn. This isn't just a storyline twist. It's a gut-wrenching act of treachery that's got the WWE Universe in an uproar. If you're a true fan, this will make your blood boil. Stick around because we're diving deep into every dirty detail. And by the end, you'll be raging in the comments, sharing this with every wrestling buddy you know, and demanding justice. Let's break it down. All right, WrestleScope warriors, buckle up because what went down on Monday Night Raw this week isn't just another heel turn. It's a full-on massacre of trust that's left fans screaming for answers. Picture this. The arena is electric. The women's tag team champions Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez are in the ring, celebrating what seemed like an unbreakable alliance. They've been dominating, crushing opponents left and right, and the crowd's eating it up. But then, out of nowhere, Liv grabs a steel chair. Yeah, that cold, unforgiving metal, and wham! She cracks it right across Raquel's back. The thud echoes through the stadium. Raquel crumples like a house of cards, and Liv? She stands there with a sinister grin. No remorse, no tears, just pure, unadulterated apathy. She doesn't care, and that's what infuriates me the most. How can someone betray their partner like that and walk away like it's just another day at the office? Hello viewers, if you're new here, please don't forget to like and hit the subscribe button for daily updates on WWE Raw. This betrayal didn't happen in a vacuum, folks. Let's rewind the tape and build the outrage from the ground up. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez's partnership started as this powerhouse duo that fans couldn't get enough of. Remember when they first teamed up? It was back in late 2024, after Liv had that epic run with the Women's World Championship. She was the underdog darling, the one who clawed her way up from mid-card obscurity to main event status. Raquel, on the other hand, was the muscle, this towering force of nature from Texas, with biceps that could bench press a monster truck. Together, they were unstoppable, Liv's cunning agility paired with Raquel's raw power. They won the tag titles at Crown Jewel, defending them against teams like Damage Control and even taking on the Kabuki Warriors in brutal matches that had us on the edge of our seats. But cracks were forming, weren't they? Hindsight is 20/20, but if you look back, Liv's been dropping hints. Subtle at first, a lingering stare after a match, a half-hearted high five. Fans on social media were speculating, but no one saw this coming. And now, Raquel's left holding the bag, probably nursing a bruised ego and a sore back, while Liv struts around like she's the queen of the world. It's enraging. How many times have we seen friendships in wrestling turn sour? But this one hits different, because Raquel trusted Liv like a sister. They shared locker rooms, strategies, even personal stories off camera, or at least that's what we thought. Was it all a facade? Liv's post-match promo sealed the deal. Raquel? She was just a stepping stone. I don't need dead weight. Dead weight? Raquel carried that team on her massive shoulders. Now, let's get into the meat of this outrage. Why did Liv do it? And why the hell doesn't she care? Sources close to the WWE creative team, and trust me, I've got my ears to the ground, suggest this was building for months. Liv's been eyeing a solo push, hungry for that singles gold again after losing the Women's World title to Rhea Ripley in a controversial match at Survivor Series. Remember that? Rhea's interference from the Judgment Day crew cost Liv everything, and ever since Liv's been simmering with resentment. But instead of going after Rhea directly, she turns on her own partner? That's cowardice wrapped in strategy, folks. It's like Liv decided Raquel was expendable, a pawn in her game to climb back to the top. And the apathy? Oh, that's the real kicker. In her backstage interview right after the attack, Liv shrugged it off like she was talking about the weather. Betrayal? Please. In this business, you look out for number one. No apology, no explanation, just cold detachment. It's infuriating because it spits in the face of everything wrestling stands for. Loyalty, heart, the roar of the crowd. Fans are livid, and rightly so. I've been scrolling through Twitter, X, and the comments are on fire. One fan wrote, "Liv Morgan just killed my faith in tag teams. Raquel deserved better." Another said, "This is worse than when Edge betrayed Christian. Share if you're outraged." See, this is the kind of stuff that gets people talking, sharing, and glued to the screen. But let's add a unique twist to this mess, something you won't hear on other channels. What if this betrayal isn't just about Liv's ambition? What if there's a deeper, darker layer, a secret alliance brewing? Rumors are swirling that Liv's been in cahoots with Dominic Mysterio behind the scenes. Yeah, you heard that right. Dom's been spotted whispering to Liv at house shows, and with the Judgment Day fracturing after Rhea's injury scare, maybe Liv's positioning herself as the new wild card. Imagine it. Liv joins forces with Dom, turning on Raquel to send a message to the entire women's division. It's not just betrayal, it's a calculated power play that could reshape WWE for years. And Raquel? She's collateral damage in Liv's quest for dominance. Doesn't that make you angry? It should. Raquel's the victim here, the hardworking giant who's been overlooked time and again, and Liv treats her like trash. Diving deeper, let's talk history, because context fuels the fire. Liv Morgan's career has been a roller coaster of highs and lows. She debuted at NXT as this bubbly, energetic starlet, part of the Riot Squad with Ruby Riott and Sarah Logan. They were rebels, anarchists in the ring, but even then, Liv showed flashes of self-preservation. Remember when the squad disbanded? Liv didn't shed a tear. She pivoted straight to singles competition, winning Money in the Bank and cashing in on Ronda Rousey. That was genius, but it also showed her ruthless side. Fast forward to her Liv to Extreme persona. Extreme is right because this betrayal takes it to a new level. Raquel, meanwhile, is the epitome of grit. From her days in NXT as Raquel Gonzalez, dominating with Dakota Kai, to her main roster call-up, she's been the powerhouse everyone fears. Their talk team run was magical, defeating Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill at Backlash, surviving a brutal ladder match at Money in the Bank. But Liv's ego got in the way. Reports from insiders say there were real-life tensions, creative differences, spotlight hogging. Liv wanted more mic time, more solo spots, and when Raquel pushed back, boom, Betrayal City. This isn't just scripted drama, it feels personal, and Liv's lack of care, it's performative arrogance at its worst. In a post-Raw TikTok, she posted a video laughing with the caption, "New chapter, who dis? #no regrets." No regrets? Raquel's probably in physical therapy right now, questioning every alliance she's ever made. Fans, this should outrage you. Think about your own friendships. Would you turn on someone who's had your back through thick and thin? Hell no. Liv's actions are a slap in the face to loyalty, and it's time we call her out. Now, let's amplify the anger with some fan perspectives. I've been monitoring the WrestleScope community, and the backlash is massive. One subscriber, at WrestlingFan87, commented on our last video. Liv's betrayal is the most disgusting thing since Brock Lesnar ended the streak. Raquel needs revenge now. Another said, Raquel rocks. I feel betrayed too. Share this with my group chat. Everyone's pissed. See how this spreads? It's viral outrage, and it's only getting hotter. But wait, there's more to this twist. What if Raquel isn't as innocent as she seems? Hear me out. In my unique take, maybe Raquel knew something was up. There were whispers of her negotiating a solo deal, perhaps eyeing a feud with Nia Jax. Liv could have preempted it, striking first to protect her spot. It's like a Game of Thrones in the WWE locker room where no one's hands are clean. But even if that's true, Liv's method, the chair shot, the smirk, is unforgivable. She didn't just end a partnership, she humiliated Raquel in front of millions. Let's break down the in-ring psychology because that's where the real outrage lies. The attack happened post-match against Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. Raquel had just powerbombed Piper for the win, crowd chanting her name. Liv slides in, pretends to celebrate, then betrayal. The camera caught it perfectly. Raquel's eyes widening in shock, the crowd's gasps turning to boos. Liv didn't stop at one shot, she laid in a few more for good measure, then posed over Raquel's body like a conqueror. And her exit, mic in hand, this is my division now. Raquel who? The apathy drips from every word. This sets up epic fallout. Raquel's vile revenge on social media. You mess with the wrong Texan, Liv. Payback's coming. But will it? WWE's booking could drag this out, building to a WrestleMania blow-off. Imagine a no-holds-bars where Wrestle Raquel unleashes hell. Or, in my twist, what if Raquel turns heel too, forming an unlikely alliance with Rhea Ripley to take down Liv? The possibilities are endless, but one thing's clear, Liv's nonchalance is fueling the fire. Expanding on Liv's character arc, she's always been the wild card. From her blue tongue days to this vengeful version, she's evolved into a master manipulator. But this betrayal crosses a line. It's not entertaining, it's enraging. Fans invested in their team, buying merch, chanting Liv Cal or whatever Kachi name they had. Now it's shattered, and Liv doesn't care. That's the hook that keeps you watching. Now, let's quantify the outrage. Post-betrayal, Liv's X-mention spikes 300%, mostly negative. Raquel's sympathy likes are through the roof. WWE's YouTube clip of the moment has 5 million views in 48 hours, with comments like, unsub if they don't fire Liv. Kidding, but the passion's real. This is engagement gold, folks, and it's why we're here on WrestleScope to dissect it all. In a broader context, this betrayal echoes historical ones. Think Seth Rollins turning on the Shield, chair shot to Roman Reigns' back. Fans were outraged then too. Or Nikki Bella betraying Brie. But Liv's version, colder, because there's no immediate regret. She's owning it, which makes her the perfect villain. But is she? Or is WWE pushing her as an anti-hero? My take, she's full heel, and her apathy is a shield for deeper insecurities. Maybe losing the title broke her, turning friendship into fuel for revenge. How do my unique twist? What if this is part of a larger women's revolution storyline? Liv betraying Raquel to spark a faction war. Liv leading a new group of misfits against established stars. Imagine Liv recruiting disgruntled talents like Sonya Deville or Shia Lee. Raquel could rally the faces, Becky Lynch, Bayley. It'd be chaos, and Liv's don't care attitude would be the catalyst. Doesn't that excite and enrage you? It should. Raquel's the victim here, the hardworking giant who's been overlooked time and again, and Liv treats her like trash. Now, let's simulate the aftermath. Raquel's interview on SmackDown, tears in her eyes, voice cracking. Raquel, you were my friend, how could you? Liv's response, a laugh track video on Instagram. The contrast is maddening. Fans are petitioning for a suspension. Not really, but the sentiment's there. To keep you hooked, consider the real-life implications. Wrestlers are athletes and performers, but betrayals like this blur lines. Is there heat backstage? Reports say yes, Raquel's pissed, Liv's isolated. It adds authenticity, making the outrage palpable. Wrapping up the analysis, Liv's betrayal is a masterclass in heel work, but her apathy takes it too far. It's not enraging, it's disheartening. Raquel deserved better, and fans deserve answers. But we're not done. Let's speculate on the road ahead. SummerSlam could see their first class, Liv defending whatever gold she grabs against a vengeful Raquel. Or, twist, Raquel interferes in Liv's title match, costing her everything. Payback's sweet. In conclusion, this betrayal is WWE at its dramatic best, or worse, depending on your view. Liv Morgan turned on Raquel Rodriguez without a shred of care, and it's got us all fired up. If this is having you boiling like it does me, smash that like button if you're Team Raquel, drop a comment with your hottest take, Liv's a snake, or Raquel's revenge incoming, and share this video with every wrestling fan you know. Don't forget to subscribe to WrestleScope for more breaking outrage. Hit that bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and remember, in wrestling, trust no one. Peace out.